first is the selection tool. Now this tool lets us select clips in our timeline and move them around freely. Up next, we've got the track forward and backwards tools. Now, if we select the track forward, we can select everything to the right of our selection and move it around. And if we select the track select backwards tool, we'll select everything to the left. This is a great way to select large portions of your timeline easily. Up next is the ripple edit tool. Now this tool is great if we're trimming clips and want everything to the right to shift over as we trim, so we don't have to spend extra time deleting that space. Now the rolling edit tool is great if we want to move the position of a cut between two clips. Let me show you what I mean. So we can select that cut in between two clips and move it left or right. Now the rate stretch tool is great to eliminate guessing games when trying to slow down clips. So we can simply click and drag our clip and it will slow down as much as we dragged it out, which eliminates the need for guessing games in terms of speed rates. Now the music remix tool is great if you have a song that's not long enough. We can simply drag it out and Premiere is automatically going to recut it so it fits the length we need. Now the razor tool is very, very basic, but we can simply select it and go along our timeline and make cuts wherever we deem necessary, just like so. Now the slip tool is really cool if you want to change the portion of a clip without moving its position in the timeline. So we can click and drag and that will change where the clip actually starts and ends without moving things on your timeline. Now alternatively, the slide tool is going to do something similar, except this time it's actually going to slide it to the left and right and borrow timeline real estate from the clips to the left and right. Now the pen tool is frequently used to draw custom shapes like so by clicking and connecting dots, but alternatively we can use it to change settings on our timeline. We can bring down opacity like so, or we can use it to do a simple speed ramp like so. Just click and make 2 points, then drag up to increase the speed. Now shape tools are pretty much exactly what you would expect them to be. We've got a rectangle shape tool we can make squares with. We've also got an ellipse tool that we can make circles with. And finally, a polygon tool, which we can use to make triangles or multiple point shapes. Now the hand tool is very self-explanatory, but let me show you anyway. So if we find ourselves zoomed in our preview window, we can use it to move around to custom areas. Now the zoom tool is going to do exactly that. It's gonna let us zoom in and out. So if we want to click, we can zoom in onto our timeline, and if we alt click, we can zoom out. Now the type tool is going to let us create text, hence the name type tool. So we click, add our text, and then we can align it and change our properties. And last, and honestly probably least, is the vertical type tool. Now you probably guessed it, but this just lets us create text vertically. So if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe.